How wicked is this place? Buenos dias. That wraps up my first night of wild camping. That was really good. Got a really good sunrise in this morning, and I thought I was going to cop a bit of a storm last night. There was a massive thundercloud out in the distance that was creeping over, but luckily it didn't reach me. I'm out to Porto Madryn today, so that's only about an hour down the road. Hola, horsey. So I'm on my way out to the peninsula just outside of Porto Madryn. There's a peninsula full of wildlife, so I'm heading up there. When I was down in the city just before looking for some food, a guy came up to me. His name was Diego. He introduced himself. We spoke in some Spanglish, and he basically invited me around to his house. He has a bit of a motorcycle refuge, so he rides bikes, and he has bikers come around and stay for free every now and then. So he has invited me to stay there for the night, so that was very, very kind of him. He also shouted me a coffee and a toasted sandwich, and he wouldn't take any money for it, which is super generous. So yeah, I'm going to head out there tonight, but until then I'm just going to go and see if I can see some seals, some walrus, and maybe some whales. Oh, and some penguins. Gotta say, I'm not really loving this gravel road. It's okay most of the time, but every now and then you hit a few soft patches, and yeah, I'm just gonna keep it to about 60, because a couple of times when I was going 80 I hit a couple of soft patches. Yeah, it gets a bit dicey, and yeah, on the sides there's some really soft sand, so I will be using some caution. Pretty cool ride though. How wide is this road? It's like being on a safari. Oh man, this is a bit of a battle. It's quite a long ways to get out to the coast, and it's just at the moment it's just really loose stuff, which is pretty sketchy. Yeah, if I was a better rider I'd be able to cope with it a bit better, but yeah, when you get caught off a bit and get caught on the loose stuff, yeah, it gets a bit loose and wobbly. So I'm just gonna have to go quite easy now, I think. God, this shit sucks. I'm getting the hang of it though. I find now that if I just look a bit more ahead as to where I want to go, instead of freaking out and pushing my palms forward on the bars, just pushing that, giving that forward pressure to keep the wheel straight, it's actually a bit more manageable, and I'm not cutting loose as much. But yeah, it's pretty fatiguing. And of course, standing up on the pegs is always a good option as well. Definitely easier riding this way. Oh, this road never ends. Hooray, I made it to the ocean. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever been so happy to see tarmac in my life. So the verdict on that was, for $50, not worth it. It was a long way to get out there, and even though it was really cool seeing the penguins and the sea lions, seals from a distance, it was a bit of an effort, especially on the motorbike. I think if I was in a car it would have been a bit more straightforward. And I did actually drop the bike once, just going slow speed, lost it a bit on the gravel, and it has put my bars out of whack a bit, so I'll have to adjust those tonight or tomorrow. Okay, trying to find Diego's house. Back on bloody gravel roads again. I have no idea where I am, but hopefully Google Maps is pointing me in the right direction. Bloody dogs, get out of it. Jesus Christ. Alright, I think this is the place. Oh god, another bloody dog. Voila! Good to see you. Big ride.
Diego is an absolute champion. I can't believe the kindness of strangers in this country. He just came up to me on the side of the road down in the city and let me stay at his place tonight. They're making some pizza now, and I'm just gonna have a shower. And the shower even comes equipped with a little disco light up here. How cool is that? Party in the bathroom.
Alright, I have a riding companion today. Me and Diego are going for a little ride down to town. I think we're going to try and see if we can see some whales. And I'm going to run a couple of errands as well. But nice to go riding with someone for a change. And we're back on the gravel again. Pretty damn good view, if I don't mind saying so myself. Here we go. Let's see if we can see some whales. So today I'm heading to Florentino Ameghino, I believe it's called. It was a recommendation by Diego. The pictures look amazing, so let's see how it is. Oh wow, look at this little tunnel. This is really cool. No way, that is stunning. Check that out. Oh, that's incredible. What a view. Oh, into the darkness. Man, can't see much in here. Need to put on my bloody high beams. Wow. Okay, so this is the dam. Oh, this is so cool. Thank you, Diego. What a recommendation. Here we are. Absolutely stunning. I can see myself spending a few days here. I'm just going to see if I can find some accommodation, maybe some camping, or maybe there's a hostel. Let's have a hunt. I believe we have a hostel here, so I'm just going to go and see if I can see if anyone's home. So I'm having a bit of a tough time finding some accommodation actually. It seems like it's the dead season, so everything's like still really shut. Hardly any shops or restaurants are open, and every accommodation that I rock up to, all the doors are locked. I have found a couple of places, but they are quite expensive. They're about 35 New Zealand dollars a night, which is getting up there a bit compared to what I have been paying. And I've rocked up to one of the campsites and there was absolutely no one there, so I don't know what's going on. There is another campsite up here, so I'm going to give this one a go and see if there's anyone home. How good is the scenery though? This is so epic. This is the road that I'm going to take out when I leave here, so should be a nice, awesome gravel ride back out into the main road. Well, it looks like a pretty cool place. And the gate is open, that's a good sign. 3,000 or 5,000 per person. Pretty cheap. ¿Qué tal? ¿Estás abierto?
Sí, está abierto el camping.
Ah, sí, sí.
Sí, para acampar.
Ah, sí, yes.
Sí, listo. ¿Cuántos son ustedes?
Para dos noches.
Ah, listo. Ahí te hago el papelito.
Sí, gracias. Alberto has sorted me out, so I can just pick a spot anywhere. But yeah, all these campsites are completely dead. There's just no one here at all. It is a Thursday, so I guess on the weekend it'll pick up a bit, but lots of options. I reckon this spot over here has got my name on it. Nice little rocky backdrop. I've had a slight change of plans this morning. I've decided to head down to Radatili, which is about a 5-hour ride south. Basically, this place is absolutely amazing and I would love to stay here for longer. But it is, at the moment, it's a ghost town. It's still the dead season. It is coming up to the weekend. It's a Friday today, so we'll get a bit busier, probably on the weekend, but it's really difficult to get food. All the shops are pretty much closed. There's only one restaurant open. It's quite expensive and they're open at random times. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame. There also is some rock climbing here, but again, there's no one here to climb with, so I'm gonna hit the road. How wicked is this place?
El río fluye, nunca solo está, solo está. El río fluye, nunca solo está, no solo está. A veces tranquilo, a veces rugiendo va. Cuando el enojo aumenta, el árbol se cortará, se cortará. El río fluye, nunca solo está, no solo está. El río fluye, nunca solo está.
What is this creature up here? It's going pretty quick, probably about 50k an hour. Go, buddy, go. Just be careful to make sure he doesn't nip in front of me. Like that. Jeez, man. Man, he's got some wheels. Oh, I'm a bit too nervous to pass him. I don't want him to scoot out into the side of my bike. Let's see if we can get him now. There we go. Bit of light entertainment on this long and dusty straight road.